Whew. All right. The Saga of Jefferey Epstein. What's going on with the boys and the gals? Everybody's mad. They're starting to howl. They demand to know what's going on. There's been some trouble with that Epstein kid. Been a lot written about the things he did. He went to jail and then he took his life. Or did he? A lot of people say he was Mossad cause his background sure was odd, and the money he had was suspicious to say the least. He went to college but he had no degree. Then he taught at school for the wealthy, where the headmaster was Bill Barr's dad. He worked Bear Stearns in various roles before he set out on his own, and somehow he became filthy rich. Well, Jeffrey had an island where all the wealthy did as they pleased. Ghislaine was his girlfriend, and she knew how to drive a submarine. And Jeffrey had a big jet plane, but nothing was really what it seemed. Jeffrey abused teenage girls and went to jail for human trafficking. While he was in jail, he met his fate, but we'll never know cause they lost the tape. The guards fell asleep and so Jeffrey died, and then no one came to say goodbye. Jeffrey was a boy, he was good at math, so damn good they let him pass high school at the age of 16. He managed money in unusual ways, and win or lose, he always got paid, and he hung out with the guy from Victoria's Secret. His parties were famous and so were the guests, Bezos and Baldwin and Trump, I guess. He was even known to party with Stephen Hawking. The trouble was the girls who were too damn young. He set them up with men who would come to his parties in some hideaway. He had cameras and mics hidden in the wall, even fake eyeballs down his hall. Jeffery Epstein was a pervy freak. Well, Jeffrey had an island where all the wealthy did as they pleased. Ghislaine was his girlfriend, and she knew how to drive a submarine. And Jeffrey had a big jet plane, nothing was really what it seemed. Jeffrey abused teenage girls and went to jail for human trafficking. While he was in jail, he met his fate, but we'll never know cause they lost the tape. The cards fell asleep and so Jeffrey died, and no one came to say goodbye. Still do persist. Did Jeffrey die or somehow slip away in a van that mysteriously appeared? We know he had powerful friends who depend on loyalty to the end, and it would look bad if Jeffrey was to die. The mystery keeps people in line who get a little squishy time to time. You never know who just might appear. Secrets on tape could just show up when you think you might want to give up. Fly straight for the rest of your life. But that ain't how how it works when you sidle up with those jerks who blackmail people just like you. Well, Jeffrey had an island where all the wealthy did as they pleased. Ghislaine was his girlfriend, and she knew how to drive a submarine. And Jeffrey had a big jet plane, but nothing was really what it seemed. Jeffrey abused teenage girls and went to jail for human trafficking. While he was in jail, he met his fate. We'll never know because they lost the tape. The guards fell asleep and so Jeffrey died. Say goodbye. True story.
Man, I heard there was 3 whole minutes missing from that tape.
I heard the same thing, and there's a lot of other tapes too, but I'm sure there's nothing to it, you know.
Nothing to see here.
Nothing.
Happens every day.
Nothing.